Shalom, Yesharala. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruchak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to those Akim that's preached the word in all truth and sincerity, along with Israelite foreign brothers that like the heathens. But the line of false side goes back to the nation of Israel, which nation of Israel are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the prophecies and curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter and throughout the Bible. So this is a brother here called Amah Back a lesson, and today's lesson will be entitled, There Remaineth Therefore a Rest to the People of the Most High. I was going to go on some precepts, and Lord willing, you brothers and you sisters out there, be edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemon Shai. Because us Israelites, us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we need rest, man. We've been in captivity, for centuries, and the only time we really ruled was during the time of, King Solomon, for 40 years of peace, because during the time of King David, he had all those military campaigns and establishing his kingdom, during the time he was ruling, but, when King Solomon reigned, it was 40 years of peace, with no wars or anything, and, so for all those years, man, we've been in captivity. We definitely need rest, and we go into Hebrews 4:9, it reads, there remaineth there for a rest to the people of the Most High. Right, man. Because we need the rest, man. Because we're worn out. The scriptures say that they shall wear out the saints in the Most High. In the days it's talking about the so-called white men, Esau, Edom. And we are the saints of the Most High, us Israelites. Having to work these jobs. Being subject to payments. Some of us work 2 jobs. Some brothers even work 3 to make ends meet. And brothers is just tired of living this American lifestyle, man. But let's continue. It says, verse 10, for he that is entered into his rest, he have also ceased from his own works as Yahweh did from his. Yeah, and this is talking about our Lord Yahweh Shai. It says, verse 11, let us labor therefore to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. Right, so, it's particular labors we have to do in the truth. We have to, as the scriptures say, make our bodies a living sacrifice. We got to keep continuing to push the word, man. Going out on the highways and byways, week in, week out. Sacrificing our time and effort to please Yahweh Shemon Shai. Now we know every brother not gonna be a teacher, but that applies to brothers that's apt to teach, that's able to teach. Which you're gonna have the helps of the prophets that will help their portion in in the ministry. They will help the prophets, by helping brothers with get signs for the camp signs, have brothers come to the house to do videos or sit downs, or helping brothers financially. Any way to help can help to help, the prophets, you see. So, but as it says in the latter end of the verse, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. Yeah, so, you don't want to fall out the truth, from the example of unbelief, because once you fall out the truth, then there's no hope for you. Your Yahweh Shemon Shai has marked you for death, you see. And because, going back to the top of the lesson, there remained a rest for the people of the Most High, of Yahweh Shemon Shai, because right now, we're under the curses. And when you go to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 65, it reads, and among these nations shalt thou find no ease. Yeah, and the nations, talking about the heathen nations, begin on with, even the so-called white man, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Arabs, the Africans, you know, so on and so forth. We don't find ease among them, man. You know, because we always gotta, um, they always oppress us. They talk mess about us behind our backs. They don't respect us. You see, it says neither shall the soul of thy foot have rest. See, so our souls of our foot haven't had rest, man. We gotta constantly go to work. Even sometimes we'll be tired, but we still gotta go and work, man, because we know this. If we don't work, we don't eat. So, some brothers got families, children, wives, so that's just part of being under the curses, being an Israelite man, is that, we have to work. The fact that we gotta work proves that, we are under these curses because we're princes of the Most High. Yasha Allah, we're not supposed to work. But, due to our iniquities, our transgressions, this is why we fail. We have become the fallen ones. You see, it says, but the Lord Yahweh shall give thee there a trembling heart, a trembling mind, and filling of eyes and sorrow of mind. That's what happened, man. We've been, the Lord brought us very low here in America, to the fact that it was some point in our lives we didn't even know that we were the true Israelites. Before we came to truth, we lacked most of us, lacked self-esteem, self-respect, because we believed that, some of us believed that the so-called white man was was the Most High, but nah, man, we were deadly wrong, so that happened to us in this captivity, man. Trembling heart, failing our eyes, and sorrow of mind. It says, verse 66, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life, man. Yeah, that's why we often say, Lord willing, because we don't have no assurance of our life here, because we living in a valley of the shadow of death, which is America, man. Where death runs rapid here, through the diet, through gang violence, black on black crime, black versus Hispanics, which are curses upon our people. Got body ailments, so on and so forth. In the morning thou shalt say, with Yahweh it will be even. In that evening thou shalt say, with Yahweh if it were morning. For the fear of thy heart wherewith thou shalt fear, in the sight of thy eyes which thou shalt see. So yeah, people, especially back in the days, the elderly of our family, the grandmother, grandfather, I thank the Lord for allowing me to see into nighttime, to see another day. Lord willing, I get to wake up in the morning. Lord willing, I get to, uh, finish off this night till the next morning. So that was the mindset of our people. Not was, but is. Because any day we can be taken out. So that's the curse within itself, man. Our life is to have no assurance here, but we understand that now we give our life to Yahweh Shemosha us in this truth. So now we have the comfort to know that, it's the Lord that, grants the issues of death, as the scriptures say, you see. But this is Baruch 3 and 8. And it reads, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, which thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse. So the Lord has scattered us throughout, throughout the different captivities by scattering us amongst the heathen nations, and we have been reproached and cursed, and to be subject to payments. Everywhere you go, you always got to dig out your wallet to pay for something. You got utility bills, you got rent, you got, car note, you got to pay for gas, you got to pay for food, clothes, shoes, undergarments, so we're subject to payments here, man. It says, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, the sins of our fathers, which departed from Yahweh our God. Yeah, so that was the consequence of, disobeying Yahweh Shimon Shai's laws and commandments, which, we'll be in captivity, but all that's going to change, man. You know, all that's going to change. And all the heathens that have been living in good and, privilege, beginning on when Esau Edom, they're going to fall, man. They're gonna be our slaves in the kingdom. Revelation 21:1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. This is Apostle John seeing a new rulership, because heaven represents rulership, that he's seen the Israelites coming back in power, beginning on with Yahweh Shai. A new earth, a new rejuvenated earth, because the earth is going to be back blessed again. It's going to be back like it was in the beginning of time. It says, for the first heaven and the earth and the first earth will pass away, which this represents Esau's rulership, his dominion over the earth, because his kingdom has an expiration date. It's going to be passed away, when it be destroyed by the ICBM missiles and by Yahweh Shai and the angels. And there is no more seed, meaning no more heathen nations ruling, no more rule of the Gentiles, because seed represents nations, languages, and tongues, as you will read in, I believe it's Revelation 18. Let me get it. I'm not going to go to the precept. I'll just give it a reference real quick, just for the sake of time. Yeah, Revelation 17. Revelation 17 and verse 15. That's the reference for the sea, which the sea is once again no more Gentiles ruling. But when you read Revelation 17:15, it speaks about, the peoples and multitudes and, nations and tongues, But verse 2, it says, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh out of heaven. So this is Apostle John seeing, the Israelite men, descending from the chairs of Israel with those new incorruptible bodies with spiritual power. It says, prepare as a bride adorned for her husband, and we know the husband is Yahweh Shemon Shai, and we are the bride of the Most High, because the nation of Israel is the wife of the Most High Yahweh being the husband. It says, verse 3, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men, and he will dwell with them. Yeah, so Yahweh by Shemon Shai deals with the men, of our nation. It says, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And Yahweh himself shall be with them and be their God. So it's going to be a point in time, the Lord going to be with us fully. The Lord is with us now, but it's going to be manifest that the Lord is definitely with us, and he's not with the heathen nations, which the Lord was there with the heathen nations to begin with, but it's going to be made very clear who the Lord is dealing with. Oh, come in. Hey, Shalom, bro. Oh, the water, bro. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Verse 4, it says, and Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. Yeah, so that's what Yahweh Shemon Shai going to do. All the tears that we suffer on this side, all the tears that we have shed in America, the Lord's going to wipe away all that, man, through the restoration of the kingdom. It's like it through, the restoration of the kingdom, man. It's like it. The Lord's going to wipe all tears from erecting the kingdom on earth. That's so the kingdom of heaven is going to solve everything for us. And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. So all things going to be passed away in the kingdom of heaven, man. And we ain't going to never die no more. It's never, ain't gonna have no more sorrow, no more pain, none of that. It's gonna be joy in the kingdom, man, everlasting joy. everlasting rest, eternal rest. And I just end off on these last couple of precepts. I had more precepts, but I pretty much made the point. I don't want to make this lesson too long. But Isaiah 65 and verse 17, it reads, "For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered nor come into mind." Yeah, so that's what the Lord gonna do. The Lord gonna create new heavens, new rulership. That will be the Israelites ruling on the earth, beginning on with Yahushua, and a new earth, a new rejuvenated earth. You know, and the former kingdom, the former kingdom that's on, which is America, shall not be remembered nor come to mind. So this place is never gonna come into. It's not gonna be remembered nor come into mind. Now it will be remembered that we are in captivity here under Esau, but being remembered in the forms of reminiscing, like, man, I remember we ain't gonna be none of that, because we're gonna be in the kingdom, so we're not gonna be thinking about this place. It says, verse 18, "But be ye glad and rejoice forever in the which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing and her people a joy," man. And I will rejoice in Jerusalem and joy in my people, and the voice of weeping shall no more be heard in her, nor the voice of crying, man. So that's all gonna take place in the kingdom, man. You know, eternal rest, man. And that's comforting words, man. You know, and this is the last of our captivity, America. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, as it says in 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. So yeah, I just want to make a lesson on that. Lord willing, I was edified. And till next time, Shalom.